The faculty at EPIC's Midwest City Blended Learning Center has had to establish more precautions in order to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. Now, with COVID-19, the school has changed the maximum occupancy in the building and within the classrooms. Some teachers have dots on where the students can sit to help students maintain their social distancing. Your temperature is taken before you enter the building, and masks are highly encouraged for students and they are required for adults. But at EPIC's Midwest City Blended Learning Center, the maximum occupancy, temperature taking, and masks are not the largest challenge COVID-19 has brought. As a blended learning center, students come and go when they need to. Principal Kimberly Nelson explained that before the pandemic, students would come meet with their teachers 2 to 3 days a week.
This year, we're finding that students are not coming as often. We have a lot of parents and students that had concerns about COVID, so they come maybe once a week to meet with their teacher and then get their assignments and leave.
Faculty has had to adapt to these new circumstances by meeting students through Zoom meetings or through phone calls rather than seeing them multiple times a week. For journalism teacher M. Scott Carter, this has been the hardest challenge.
Isn't that amazing?
Now that students are not in the classroom as often, he worries for their mental health. Before, his students were able to come in and speak with him anytime they needed someone to talk to about anything, and Scott Carter would just listen.
It's hard to do that now with my students because you don't just open up in a Zoom meeting. And we do private ones where, a student will want to talk, or via email. I get lots of text messages, but it takes away some of the interaction and the personal part of it. And I guess that's probably the biggest challenge for me, because I want them to be okay and I want to be there as a resource for them, but I don't know whether I'm meeting both those goals. That's my biggest worry.
COVID-19 has increased their enrollment in both their one-on-one program and their blended learning centers.
It's been a challenge, but it's a great challenge to have, because like for me in the blended learning center, I need more teachers. So I'm in the process of hiring 3 more teachers because I've had such an increase in enrollment.
EPIC's faculty and staff will continue to do what they think is best for the students through this pandemic. Lauren Johnson, OU Nightly.